Minecraft is always being filled to the absolute brim with new content, but over the years, some of these features have ended up lurking around in the game completely unnoticed by the players. So today, we'll be taking a look at some of the most unknown secrets that have been hidden away during Minecraft's decade-long history. But super quickly, we're almost at 1 million subscribers, so if you can even consider subscribing to the channel, it'd mean a ton. Alright, so starting off, probably the most strange and crazy secrets in the entire game were the several hidden updates released by Mojang on April Fool's Day. For example, if you load up the snapshot version 15W14A, you will come across some really strange features that should not be in the game. It included various additions like an obsidian boat, which surprisingly doesn't work, flying squids, a love meter for a health bar, and do I even dare point out how oversaturated everything is? The worst part of it all is you can't even hurt mobs in this version. For instance, if you try killing this villager, he just taunts you with hearts. Oh, you sick man. That isn't the last of the secret April Fool's updates though. Snapshot version RV Pre-1, also known as the trendy updates, has some interesting secret additions as well. First off, Mojang added USB charger cable blocks, a smartwatch, an ankle monitor that yells at you if you go too far from spawn, and probably the coolest thing out of all of them, reality vision goggles that when put on opens up this 3D map of the world around you. Now I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't know about those updates. The features seem pretty out of the ordinary, but we're just scratching the surface of these Minecraft secrets. Back when Notch owned Minecraft, he secretly coded the game so that whenever his account Notch would be killed in-game, he would drop an apple. It was rumored that this was removed from the code a long time ago, but in Dream's Manhunt featuring Notch, you can clearly see him drop an apple when he is killed by a pigman at the end of the video. Another funny secret Mojang added into the game is the various different language options such as lolcats, which basically turns your game into a Discord moderator's DMs. There's also pirate speak, which I actually kinda like. It makes my village ransackings with the powdered keg much more immersive. Now a lot of those secrets so far have been pretty well hidden, but what if I told you there's some insane secrets Mojang has added that have been directly in front of your eyes this whole time? When creating a new world, you can go to world type and hold down shift until you get to the debug world, which when loaded into will show you every single block in the game and all of its variations just in the sky. I don't know what they're all doing there, but it's pretty interesting. Another not so well hidden secrets is the super secret settings on version 1.8. When selected, this will pretty much send you on an acid trip with a bunch of randomized visual effects, and it's just really weird why Mojang would ever add this into the game. So those Minecraft Easter eggs done by Mojang are pretty crazy. But how about we take a look at a few Minecraft mobs that have some secret features I bet you didn't know about. Starting off in the Nether, rather than punching a piglin with your fist like an idiot and letting him alert all of his friends, you should instead deliver an immediate lethal blow, because if you kill him in one hit, the piglins in the area don't know what just happened. Staying in the Nether, as most of you already know, you can't sleep there. But for some unknown reason, villagers have the godlike powers to allow them to sleep inside the Nether. Like, come on, get a load of this guy. Yeah, so that may be cursed, but have you ever seen the secret image file of the Steve villager hybrid? When villagers were added, an image file called villager.png was found in the game's files, which looked like this. It's unknown why this was ever put inside the game's files since it was never actually used, but I really wish it was because it's kind of funny. Yeah, so these mob secrets are pretty crazy, but they just scratch the surface of the unknown. There's actually a few really interesting pillager secrets as well. After pillagers win a raid by killing an entire village population, they will actually do a dance and play their horn instruments in celebration. Like, come on guys, I'm just being real here. As much as I love destroying villages, they are literally helpless. This doesn't deserve any type of gratification. Speaking of pillagers, see this big ravager? Yeah, it's real tough until it encounters a rabbit. In a few past versions of the game, ravagers were made so that they would fear rabbits and run away from them, similar to how creepers run from cats and skeletons run from wolves. But besides this weird fact, there's actually more secrets to the rabbits than most people think there are. Like, did you know that if you change a rabbit's name to Toast with a name tag, it will change its fur colors to look like this? The story behind this secret is actually pretty wholesome. A Redditor posted about his bunny named Toast going missing, and Mojang was so moved by the story, they actually added in the Toast name tag Easter egg to commemorate the loss. Some other mobs have name tag secrets too though, like naming a Vindicator Johnny will make it attack every single mob that crosses its path. path. Also, naming a sheep Jeb underscore will make its wool change color every second. But what happens if you breed 2 Jeb rainbow sheep? Whoa, wait, is that a cactus? If you name any mob Grum or Dinnerbone, they will turn Australian. Unfortunately, naming the Ender Dragon doesn't work, although you may not know that the Ender Dragon actually has a name. On another Reddit post, user MadMax asked Notch what the name of the dragon is, and Notch bluntly replied with, Gene? Alright, so these Easter eggs and mob secrets have been pretty crazy, but what about some illegal or cursed secrets the player base was never meant to find out? You see, growing up as children, we're told that bedrock is supposed to be the indestructible block, the block that no amount of TNT can destroy. But what if I told you, with a powerful enough explosion, you can defy the laws of Minecraft and actually break bedrock? Believe it or not, bedrock isn't actually coded to be indestructible. It just has a very high blast resistance of 18 million, which is huge compared to that of dirt's 0.5 blast resistance. So that means by using hundreds of thousands of TNT totaling to an explosion power of 834,000, you will actually break bedrock. But good luck, that bedrock is gonna last longer than your PC will. Bedrock isn't the only block Mojang has tried keeping us from breaking though. They also have with end portal frames. End portal frames are also practically indestructible like bedrock, but instead of splitting an entire atom on top of it, you can simply grow a mushroom tree next to it and it will override the portal frames. Another thing Mojang has tried preventing us from doing is leaving the world borders. You see, Minecraft's world borders are placed 30 million blocks out in each direction to stop players from going any further if they manage to walk that far. But let me tell you a secret, just toss an ender pearl over there and you'll be home free. Surprisingly enough, the world border has been used to do some very other cursed and illegal things as well. For instance, combining 2 different slabs or stairs, something the community has wanted for years but Mojang has never given to us, can simply be done by pushing one of the blocks into another, pressing up against the world's border with a piston like this. Yeah, pretty epic. Wait, who's there?
Stop there, criminal, you're under arrest.
You know what? Honestly, I deserve jail time for this. Now, a lot of us are familiar with the average skeleton and zombie spawner, but did you know that you can actually find a working pig spawner? On very rare occasions, a mineshaft loot chest will spawn on the same block as a cave spider spawner when the world is generating, which pretty much glitches out the cave spider spawner and causes pig spawners to generate all around it instead. The best part is, you can even place grass down and actually get the pigs to spawn, which I don't think Mojang ever intended to happen. Now, we've looked at secret Easter eggs, secret mob features, and some illegal secrets, but how about we look at some of the top secrets about blocks and items? While in creative mode, you could get a few special items with commands I bet you didn't know about. If you do /give your name Minecraft debug stick, you'll get this enchanted stick that lets you modify a block to any kind of its variations, which can be used to do some pretty strange things. Another secret block command is /give your name Minecraft structure block, which is basically a vanilla version of world edits and is used by map makers to copy and paste structures. Now, beetroots, probably the worst damn food in the entire game, and let's be real, probably the worst vegetable in real life too. But did you know that you can actually use them to make red dye, which you can apply to leather armor? Then when you realize how gross that actually is and need to get rid of it, you can go ahead and right click a filled up cauldron, which will remove the dye off the armor. Actually a pretty cool secret, but let's say, hypothetically, your cauldrons are empty. Well, if you leave those bad boys out in the rain, they will actually fill up. Just avoid doing that in Utah because it's illegal there for some reason. So those are some pretty cool secrets, but there's also a few items and blocks in the game that have some super interesting Easter eggs applied to them. End crystals, which can be found in the end, have these subtle scriptures on each side that, when laid out in the correct way, will spell out Mojang. Another secret, more on the creepy side when it comes to items, is Disc 11. Now, if you've heard Disc 11 before, you know that this thing should not be in Minecraft, but it gets even creepier, because if you put the audio file in a spectrogram, it reveals a picture of Steve, or it could even be Herobrine. Similar to this, Cave Sound 14 displays a creeper face when played through a spectrogram. Oh god, that is just terrifying. You know what? I bet you when critics said that you should be 7 to play this game, I don't think they considered either of those 2 Easter eggs. Alright, so all of the secrets we've looked at so far are pretty insane, but the community has discovered some crazy strategies and tricks that are more secrets than anything else we've looked at. Let me explain. By finding a clay patch in a swamp biome, moving 6 blocks away away from the middle of it in the positive Z direction, then digging straight down, you will find diamonds as easy as that. Ladies, I know, one at a time. Speaking of mining straight down, players have also found the secret to finding buried treasure. No more will you have to go through the hassle of excavating an entire quarry just to find the chest, because by simply finding the chunk the treasure is in and using F3 to find the coordinates 9, whatever number, 9, you will always be able to find the chest by digging directly below you. Now, if mining straight down isn't your gig and you prefer to stick to traditional strip mining, you're doing it wrong. A fairly unknown strategy to find the most amount of ore in the shortest amount of time while mining is to go into a prone position by closing a trapdoor on yourself. Then by mining a 1x1 tunnel at Y12, you will actually be exposing yourself to 5 different blocks at a time, twice as fast as doing a 2x1, which will only expose you to 8. Now, a con to doing any of these secret strategies is death. Digging straight into lava or falling into a cave is a big threat. But fear not, because if you exit out of the game and rejoin before dying, you will cancel out any fall damage and be immune to lava for a good few seconds. I bet a lot of you are saying, oh well, that's a cheat. And you know what I have to say about that? Don't hate the player, hate the game. And that's that, Minecraft's most unknown secrets. Wait, there's one more? Pressing Alt F4 gives you unlimited diamonds. Oh wait, hold on a second. Let me try this out.